Welcome back. This unboxing today is of the 2011 Hammer Bro. Kind of a weird one to open, bro. I got it open, and it's in a nice Walmart box. So here's his behind of the 2011 Hammer Bro, and here he is. Yep, 2011 Hammer Bro, little buddy, China, all that as usual. So here, the beads at the back of the shell. I think that's where that's what it is. The beads in the All-Star one are in the feet, and they're in the butt on this one. So that's a unique feature of this Hammer Bro. His hammer, the one on mine I think is reversed. I'm not sure if that's how it is on the actual plush or not. This one has a beak, probably where the fake one got inspired from. The sewn eyes. The shell is nice and right sewn here. So yeah, 2011 Hammer Bro, let's go review him and compare him.
Alrighty, I made it safely back to my room.
So here's the Hammer Bro once again in the beautiful light. So now that I have an actual tripod and not in the wild, I'll give a brief look at him now that we're in a better environment for it. The design on his hammer is neatly sewn like it is. His stomach detail is also sewn in. Let me get a close-up of that. You can pause that to examine it as you will. But 3 sewn lines to make his stomach detail. The beads are in the butt, which I like better on this, because when Sanei plushes have beads in the feet, I'll get to that Hammer Bro later, but when Sanei plushes have beads in the feet, like the Koopalings for example, or the All-Star Hammer Bro, you can barely tell that they have beads in the first place. Because if you saw our All-Star Koopaling haul, you'll know that I stated that the Koopalings' beads were so condensed in the feet that you couldn't even feel them, and it feels kind of like a fake plush kind of. But I like when it's in the butt and you can feel the presence of the beads. So this is a great feature on this one. So its eyes, the perimeter of the eyes are sewn, and all 3 layers of its pupils are sewn, which you can see there. The light blue, the dark blue, and then the white shine middle are all sewn. But the outer white part of this is the scratchy material that you probably know of. His nose is sewn, and it's like in a really nice looking beak shape, like how it actually is. Which is, yeah, it looks very nice. I bet you the fake Hammer Bros got their beak design inspired from this. But of course, like what the fakers always do, they fail and make a poor plush. No fakes. But the earpiece, I'm assuming this is the black part sewn, which you can see right there. Then the other side's like that too. The 6 dots on the back of his helmet are sewn as well. Get a look at that. Get that piece of hair molecule out of there. But that's sewn, and probably the best looking part of this plush is the shell part. It just looks really nice. The white part is also neatly stitched on, which looks great. And everything that I did not mention, so everything that wasn't sewn, is the nice soft stuff we all know. There's like no weird material anywhere else besides the eyes. So let me show the tush tag now in better lighting. 2011. The listing, I got this from eBay, said Global Holdings, but I kind of prefer Little Buddy stuff. It's kind of weird that Global Holdings never gave credit to Sanei for crafting any of these at all. Like if with Mr. Reynolds' new Super Mario Bros. Wii Toads, they never mentioned Sanei at all. So that's pretty weird, but I do prefer Little Buddy ones. You know, Global Holdings are okay to have once in a while, like a Twinkie. Just have them once in a while, but never again. So Little Buddy, I'm glad this is a Little Buddy one. So now after going over that for almost 4 minutes. Let's get into comparing it. So let me just go over this one real quick. This is the All-Star Hammer Bro. And in private conversations, me and Mr. Reynolds actually believed that this one looked better. And before I got this, I actually disputed that claim. But now I see why he likes it better. Now that I have this one, I'm starting to not like this Hammer Bro as much, and I'll go over why when I start doing the close-up comparison. So pretty much all the details on these are the same, but one weird thing that I just noticed is that the pupils on this Hammer Bro are like a really light turquoise. They're like an ice baby sky blue. So they're not dark blue like this one. Let me show this is light blue for some reason, and I never noticed that until now. This is light blue, this looks black on the innards. Pretty much the same details here, except yeah, the hammer on this one, well, this one's supposed to be like this, and I bet you this one's just has a weirdly sewn arm. So when you can see, this one just has a weird looking face now. And the part that I like the least about this one that I looked at after discovering this is just how fat this one looks on its side. Like this one you can move its head, and I like that about it. It looks like how it's supposed to be, you can move its head. Now this one just has a fat head, and I do not like that. Now it's as stiff as a board. It has the body of like a sumo bro. You can see how fat it is compared to this one that's nice and plump. All the fat in this one is in the belly, which is not how it's supposed to be. And all the fat in this one, it's stored in the shell, which looks more accurate because it's supposed to be a turtle after all. So this one has like a beer belly and a big shell, but this one just has the big shell, which looks better. So this one's just fat, and I now like this one more. I'm starting to not like this one. And it has a weirdly sewn arm on it too, so it holds it out like this, kind of. So there's that. All the details are the same, like I already went over. They have all the same like sewing details and all the same like softness. And it's a huge one too, the only big detail is that they put the beads in the feet and gave the feet cardboard, which I'm not that big of a fan of cardboard and plushes, because that probably means you just can't get them wet. So this is also standing, which I forgot to mention too. Standing, sitting, and the sitting one looks better than this one. So I do not like how it has this in it. Now that I got the old one, I'm starting to not like this one as much. I'm sorry, All-Star Hammer Bro fanboys, but this is the new Hammer Bro for me. So there's that one, and now here it's compared to the fake one, which they obviously got inspired by this one. So there's that. This one's just huge for some reason. They made it so big, but it has like the same, what do you call it? It has like the same proportions as this one, and it has probably better proportions than the All-Star one actually. And compared to the other fake ones, this one is like not that bad in terms of like stitching and all that, because it still has the stitched eyes and nose and back of this. I guess it depends on the fake one you get, because some fakes are really good and some are bad. This one is pretty good. I've never really in-depthly analyzed it like this one. So now that it looks a lot like this, it's probably maybe even better than the All-Star one too. I know that might ruffle a few of your feathers, but this is a controversial channel. So yep, pretty much same details here. This one does have the light blue eyes like the other one, but I have seen other fake Hammer Bros with different lighting, with different coloring as well. So yeah, pretty good fake one, still not as good as this one. And the final one I just want to show it off with, and it's not really anyone that's on topic with the topic of bros with hammers today. It's just the Sanei paratroopa, just to kind of show how their beak kind of looks similar. Kind of. This is the old Sanei one, which is why I chose to compare it. They're kind of in the same pose. So if any of you have the 2012 paratroopa, you can compare it You can imagine it next to a Hammer Bro like this if you ever want to buy a 2011 Hammer Bro. So that's pretty much it with the 2011 Hammer Bro video. So it's pretty nice to have this. Hopefully in the future I can collect more obscure Sanei enemies like the old Wiggler. I'm not sure what year that one is, maybe 2013, but still I want the old Wiggler, maybe the real Dry Bones, maybe a Japanese Goomba. I definitely want a Japanese Bowser from 2009. Bowser, Jr. So 2011 Hammer Bro, let us know what you think in the comments. And we're probably going to start reviewing more enemies like this that are kind of obscure, just so we can kind of corner every plush that's out there. So if you want to see an obscure plush get reviewed, even if it's fake, just give us a suggestion in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.